We have a massive 18 to 34-year-old audience, really huge college-age audience. So most of the time you guys will hit me up, it'll be about whether or not you should bet parlays, and you know the answer to that. But sometimes you guys are hitting us up and you're saying, hey, quick advice on this or that. So one of you hit us up and you were asking about advice about driving. And I said, you know what, Jesse, we got some time tonight. Let's just go straight Pate State 101 on driving, especially for the younger generation. Because if you're 52 years old, I'm about to break some news to you that you may not be aware of. A bunch of young people avoid driving, like avoid getting your license, and I've got to have you guys explain it to me. I want you to explain it to me like I'm 95 years old, and when I was growing up, there were no cars. I want you to explain to me, for many of you, I know several of you that are putting off getting your driver's license. Why don't you want your driver's license? I have some theories, but I don't know. I haven't put them to the test. I'll give you my theories. My theory number one is you have much more connectivity via technology. So maybe like the previous generation when they're growing up, they don't have a phone in their hand that can access someone in Sacramento, California just like that. You know, so the world felt smaller, and so a driver's license and a vehicle was a gateway to get out there and experience the world. And that was kind of correlated with freedom. You get your car, you get your license, you got freedom, and now you may look and you say, well, man, I'm connected with the whole world, so I don't really need a car to have freedom. I would argue, yes, you do. Because it doesn't matter if I talk to 50 people in 50 different countries. If I'm sitting in this chair, I've not gone anywhere. I have not moved anywhere. I think experience is tied to mobility. This is like Uncle Josh and my way of thinking. Experiencing things, you don't do that on a phone. You have interaction on a phone or, gaming, but you don't experience anything. So I strongly encourage all of you, get your driver's license, but that's not even what I want to talk to you about. I know a lot of you don't have your license. Many more of you do have your license. So for our younger generation, in the interest of taking nothing for granted, I'm going to assume that you're unaware of my pet peeve. And my pet peeve is understanding that not all lanes are created equal on that interstate, freeway, highway, whatever you want to call it, expressway. Guys, if you do nothing else for me the rest of your lives, please understand what the left lane on an interstate is for. What is it for? It is for passing. It's for going fast, faster than the flow of traffic. And if you don't fit one of those two parameters, get over. Get over to the middle or get over as right as you possibly can. I guess that would be that way. Now, some of you know this. Some others, it is dawning on you for the first time, and now you're racking your brain and you're thinking back. You may even be driving right now. And hey, quick time out. Check and see if you're subscribed to the channel. If you're not, make sure you do. It's free. It doesn't obligate you or sign you up for anything. It just helps us keep the channel free. All right, back to the show. There's someone tailgating you and you think they're the jerk. But the thing is, you're doing 63 miles an hour in the left lane on the interstate. They're trying to send you a message. They got their brights on behind you right now. They're trying to send you a message. Every now and then they drift over to where their left headlight shines in your rearview mirror. They're trying to send you a message. And that message is get out of the way. It's not your fault. No one taught you. It's not your fault. I'm trying to tell you now so that no one has to call you out publicly. You don't get embarrassed. It's like some people go a lot deeper in their lives than others, learning that a playoff berth is spelled B-E-R-T-H and not B-I-R-T-H. I was one of them. Felt like a fool the first day I learned that because I was in my 20s, but I learned it. And so I just want, for the guy who reached out for the advice about driving, get your license and then learn to drive. And it doesn't matter if it's a state law or not, guys. Laws are laws, and I encourage you to follow them, but we got the code of the road, and the code of the road says that left lane is for passing or going fast. It's the same concept as returning your grocery cart at Publix. There's no law that says you have to, but very few good people fail to. Don't traffic in that kind of behavior. Don't be crawling in the left lane, and don't be leaving your buggy out in the parking lot. Oh, someone will come get it. Someone's paid to come get it. No, they're not. No, they're not. Well, I have my right to drive in the left lane. Of course you do. Just don't. Just don't do it.